Are you ready for a little tough love? Today I'm revealing 7 things that instantly scream old lady. And what to wear instead to look instantly modern, fabulous and chic. The first thing that scream old lady look is baggy, shapeless clothes. Clothes that are too big, too boxy, too shapeless. I see it everywhere. Women hiding behind tons of fabric, thinking it's flattering. Or hiding behind tons of fabric because they have lost their self-confidence. The truth is, baggy clothes erase your silhouette and add years. And hide what little self-confidence they may have left. So what can you do instead? I encourage you to choose clothes that follow your natural lines. Remember, fitted does not mean tight. It means tailored to you. Show off your shape. This is youthful. Celebrate your shape or the woman you are. And with that will come more self-confidence. My pro tip is tailored, not baggy. The next thing that screams old lady is closed necklines. Buttoned up necklines in shirts, blouses and jackets. These closed necklines shorten your neck and draw attention to your chin and neck. Areas we women over 60 want to elongate. In addition, when you button up all the way to your chin, the vibe is square, old-fashioned, stuck in the past. This tight also means uptight. This is not so young and modern, right? Loosen up a little. So what can you do instead? May I suggest you try V-necks, open collars, unbuttoned shirts and blazers. Instantly more relaxed, instantly more youthful. My pro tip is open up your neckline, open up your self-confidence. The next thing that screams old lady is head to toe beige. The beige trap. Yes, neutrals are classic, but beige, you'll disappear faster than a macaron at a Parisian cafe. Have you heard anyone say, "Gee, you look much younger in beige"? That have I. So what can you do instead? Add contrast to your face.
To your face?
Why not try to add contrast near your face? For instance, a colorful scarf or shirt or jacket in a contrasting color. For instance, I am wearing black pendet earrings and a black camisole. This contrasts with the beige I'm wearing. Instant pop. Without the contrast, the look would be grayish, aging, flat. Take your pick. My pro tip is beige equal invisible plus old lady. Color up a little. I told you I was going to be harsh. Not on you, but your clothes. Cruel to be kind and all that. Sometimes you have to shock people in order for them to change and to rebuild. The next thing that screams old lady is clumpy shoes. Comfort is non-negotiable. I agree with you. You don't have to suffer to be stylish. But those clunky, sensible shoes? No merci. Here in France, we women, even in our 70s and over, wear lovely shoes. They may be flat or with a small heel, but clumpy they are not. So what can you do instead? Here is the truth that many women don't want to hear. You can have comfort and style. Look for elegant flats, smart sneakers or low-heel boots. Nothing too wide or clumpy looking. Say no to gladiator sandals or hobbit feet styles. And remember, ladies, no Crocs, no stocks. My pro tip is You can have comfort and style and look youthful by doing so. The next thing that screams old lady is twee prints. I've said it before and I will say it again. Stay away from old-looking florals, paisleys and such prints. These are not youthful prints, but reminiscent of your great-aunt Mavis's curtains. So what can you do instead? Pick simple prints, those in 2 colors that include white. For a fresh, modern, youthful look, I suggest stripes, graphics, or florals that do not have beige or brown inside. My pro tip is fresh, simple, modern prints to look youthful. The next thing that screams old lady is even worse than wearing oldie worldy florals or paisleys is wearing those over your pants or skirts. I've seen it many times, the no tucking, but leaving your top just hanging there over your trousers or your skirt. We can even see the button through the fabric. This is not a youthful, chic look. Not only that, but this highlights your tummy or your love handles. And the no tucking gives a not in touch with trends, but stuck in the 80s vibe. Therefore, aging. So what can you do instead? Well, just tuck the front of your top inside the waistband and you can add a belt for a much useful modern effect, or tuck the whole thing in all the way. And that will highlight and create your waistline, makes you look younger and slimmer. My pro tip is over is over. The next thing that screams old lady is aging hairstyles. Hair stuck in a time warp is very aging. I can hear you say, well, Marianne is want to talk with her short hair. For those not familiar with my hair problem, I addressed this in a previous video. Yes, with age, our faces change, our hair changes, and so should our hairstyle. Usually, a shorter cut, just a few inches off, is all you need. A shorter cut is youthful, my lovely ladies. I hope you enjoy these things that scream old lady. But if you want to find out the fashion mistakes that make you look older, watch the video on screen now.